Hey guys,
Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a bush and the whole game he will stay. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a bush and the whole game he will stay. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a bush and the whole game he will stay. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a bush and the whole game he will stay. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a bush and the whole game he will stay. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a bush and the whole game he will stay. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a bush and the whole game he will stay. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. The whole game he will stay. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a bush and the whole game he will stay. My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will spray. My default does not know how to.
okay, that's good. So I just checked something. So as I was saying, guys, I was gonna play every song I listen to in my vids.
My default does not know how to play. Now he found a minigun and with it he will.
But I'm not gonna do the videos that
Welcome back,
I
everyone.
watch.
Today we're discovering some of Fortnite's biggest secrets as we go in depth, taking a look at the latest Bunker Jonesy challenges as he leads us on a mysterious journey to help us understand the imagined order, the guards, the bunkers, and all of the biggest secrets on the Fortnite island. We're also going to be taking a look into the future of more hunters coming to the Fortnite map, and can you believe it?
Guys, I'm not level 1.
Made its way officially into Fortnite. You know I've got to buy it. Go ahead, guys, pop in code ALLIA. If you do get a shout out on screen here, like all of these other people, you can use code ALLIA in the Epic Games Store, Call of Duty Store as well. So thank you for supporting me. Perfect. If you watch right now, hit the thumbs up button. 1 like equals 1 knocked IO guard. That's right, if we get 1 million likes, 1 million IO guards will not be in our team. It'll be a beautiful day. And don't forget that the brand new ALLIA Elevate merch line is now out. Go ahead and pick it up. Allia.shop, link in the description. If you've been loving it so far, it's available now around the world, so make sure you check it out, link in the description. Now, the latest hunter coming to the world of Fortnite was teased by Donald Mustard himself, the creative genius behind the storytelling and everything that's going on that we're trying to discover within the Fortnite world. He went ahead and tweeted out this picture, which people quickly deciphered to be a comic book strip from G.I. Joe. A new transmission was then sent out earlier today from Fortnite themselves. This is Agent Jonesy hunting down yet another hunter to come and join the Fortnite universe. He's described as a ninja. Can't lie, got my hopes up that we're going to get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That would have been incredible. But it looks like we're going to
Guys, do y'all think we're gonna get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
By the time you watch this video, it could already be in the store, so yet again, pop in code ALLIA. We've got many more hunters coming to the world of Fortnite, and this is the latest. Now,
zone is about to get
in-game,
clobbered
we
by
go
a
ahead
monster
to
squall.
quests. We've got a new set of Bunker Jonesy
20 minutes to
challenges.
evacuate
For those
the
who don't
survivors.
know, this guy exists as a hologram on the Fortnite map. We already talked to him quite a lot to get as much information as we can.
Well, guys.
He really understands so much more than we little plebs do about the Fortnite world. He's about to help us find out even more. We've got these new challenges to do. There's also challenges here linked in with the imagined order. They're always watching. That's how they keep control. And also reboot teammates, the vans, the bunkers, the elevators. It's all tied together. It must be. There's so much information the Bunker Jonesy can give us, and we're going to discover it all. I've got to shake down one of these IO guards that I just knocked. Wish me luck. If the IO guards don't kill me, the players probably will. Take it down. Let's go. You see that? All sorts of structures under the ground. The next part says I can't prove it yet. I need a medevac. The imagined order built them. But find a hidden bunker. There are 3 hidden bunkers on the Fortnite map. I will show you all of them. The first of these secret bunkers is at the most northern island.
Let me
right here, all by itself. Now that's something covered up. If you go ahead, you know what? Let's do this a little bit quicker. Almost died, and revealed underneath it, hidden. Living down there? The mission. Let's go and take down another opponent. This guy's a crack to help me do the Bunker Jonesy mission. Let's go, team. Let's go. Oh, we can shake down these guys in accounts. Yo, big brain, let's go. Remember, it's not personal, it's about information. Questions, but we've got the answers. We're going to keep on shaking these people down. I've got a down teammate. I can reboot and find out more information about the vans if I do this properly. Shots going down though, it's a bit worrying. Yeah, that's definitely an enemy, right? Oh, that literally one shot. Literally one shot. Don't let him heal, guys. You're breaking my build down. Let's go. Right, let's get our teammates back. You need to recover me here. Cover me here. Let's go. Come on. Do the challenge. Let's see what Jordan's gonna tell us. Look. Here we go. You see, where do they come from? How? It's a good question. Shout out to this God Squad, by the way. Absolutely supporting and clutching me in every way they can. Oh my, yes, teammate.
Nope.
No. So the reboot challenge completed. We need to go ahead and shake down a few more people, and then there's this latest challenge, the bonus challenge, the final challenge. Why did they crash it? Hiding evidence? Yes. Or maybe Bigfoot. That's more of a joke between Bigfoot and Bunker Jonesy. But stage 3 of 3, find the crashed plane's black box. The location is really close. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, if a plane unfortunately happens to crash, go down, is destroyed, and there's no way of knowing what happened to that plane because it lost signal, essentially a plane is installed with a black box. This black box can be recovered and is basically indestructible. So when they find the broken plane, wherever it ends up crashing, they can use the black box to find information on what happened, because the black box basically stores logs and information on what the plane was doing in its final moments to help work out why the plane crashed. So if we can find this black box for this crashed plane, it could help us understand how we ended up on this island. There's a plane in question here. It's the very first plane that we arrived in to get to the Chapter 2 island. Thanks to Bunker Jonesy, we know we need to keep an eye on the reboot van, the secret bunkers, and also the little beacon that floats above our heads when we get eliminated. Essentially, like it is rebuilding our character in Fortnite, which means surely we can't be actual humans once we're in the Fortnite world. You can actually reboot yourself in real life very pretty sick. So guys, check this out. This is the plane. This is from the Chapter 2 beginning trailer. This is the plane that we were flying in to get here. The weird thing is, it seems like Bunker Jonesy is insinuating that it was crashed on purpose, didn't want us to find any evidence of why that happened. To break this bush open, you can even see one of the propellers there. How on earth did we survive this crash? I do not know. But if you want to go ahead and find the last piece, look at this. This is indeed the black box for the plane. I mean, I'm pretty sure black box doesn't look like this. It looks more like a video cassette player or something. But this is the item we're going to need. So let's interact with it and see what more secrets Bunker Jonesy has for us. Around and around the loop goes, but some things stay. That means, although things are getting repeated over and over and over within this Fortnite loop, some things are managing to stay throughout it, stay constant. Potentially this plane has got more secrets than we first realised. Now, there are still many more week challenges to go live, and I'm sure more will include Bunker Jonesy, and we'll start to understand even more about the story. Let's not forget, we've still got the V skin coming as the February crew skin bundle, the introduction potentially return of Lucky
Come in,
landing
upgrade
on
your
the map,
base.
with
This is
Rift
Gridler
going into
1.
story
The
as well.
slush is
Things
the
about to
cure.
hit overdrive.
Charge forward,
This is only the
Gridler.
beginning.
You're clear to load the slush onto the trebuchet.
Check out the
Dennis, drop that slush. We need your help with the book.
shop. It is now
Oh, can do. Can't turn down a chance to save the world. Or find out what a trebuchet is.
Come on, Dennis, picture it. Bunker Days Film Festival. Up to 3 days of cinematic fun. All we need is your programming expertise.
Dennis has chosen a path of greater purpose. Yeah, sorry.
We're back testing some Fortnite myths, and check out this Reddit post I found where a player gets revived by Baby Yoda? Absolutely no chance this is true, so we're putting this and 10 other myths to the test. And people, make sure you like and subscribe if you want Baby Yoda to revive you. Can we see Predator's invisibility with the Mando Thermal Sniper or the Thermal Fish? So right now, there are a couple items in the game that actually give you the ability to activate a thermal vision mode. Of course, we have Mando's Thermal Sniper and the Thermal Fish, and they can be super helpful in matches, but the latest update put one question in all of our heads. Can we see a completely invisible player with these items? I mean, the fact that Predator's new mythic lets people cloak themselves, it seems like it would be common sense for thermal vision to let us see them. So, we tried it for ourselves, and we're very surprised with the results. So at first we tried it with the Mando Sniper, and sadly, it just doesn't work. And then we tried it with the Thermal Fish, and the enemy was still completely invisible. So we really thought it would make sense for this to work, but unfortunately we have to reveal, myth busted. Can you rift Boss Mando, Predator, or Ruckus? While we're on the topic of wacky fish, one of the latest additions to Season 5 is that of the Rift Fish. It's essentially an edible rift to go, so we asked ourselves a fairly simple question: can you rift Mando, Predator, or Ruckus? And I gotta say, the craziest thing happened when we went to test this one out. Let's try this one out. So we fished for our Rift Fish, walked up to the Predator, and rifted him flawlessly. We weren't surprised he rifted right up into the sky with us, but then something weird happened. He just immediately disappeared and then just despawned, taking his mythic with him. So yeah, that was kind of odd, so we decided to try it with Mando too. What could happen? Well, same exact thing happened. We ripped it in the sky, he despawned, taking a sniper and jetpack alongside him. I'm not exactly sure if this is like a bug or actually intentional, but yeah, if you rip a boss, for some reason they just straight up disappear out of thin air, like they never even existed. So I know what you're thinking, if Mando and the Predator doesn't work, what's gonna happen if we do it to Ruckus? And to our surprise, he rifted, but then he pulled out his glider and went to go land somewhere else. So, yeah, I have no idea what makes them different, but fun fact, you can actually kill Ruckus without him turning into a hologram if you do this. It's weird, it's probably a bug, but myth confirmed, I guess. Can you break the 0 point by building a giant box around it? Something super interesting about Season 5 has been the 0 point in the center of the island. This is different to the last time the 0 point was in Fortnite, because if you enter it this time around, it gives you health and then kinda like spits you right back out. I don't know why, but I wanted to test the limits of this feature. So we wondered, will building a giant box around it break it in any way? So naturally we went to work. I had everybody farm up max materials, we began building this giant box around the 0 point, and once we finished, we edited our way in. And every time we went into the 0 point, it would just destroy the build to the side that it spat out from. So yeah, we thought something cool might have happened from doing all this work, but it looks like Epic was one step ahead of us here. It kinda just works as usual. Fair enough, I'm gonna have to confirm that this myth right here is super busted. Do bosses ignore you with the Predator Mythic? Okay, so if activating the Predator Mythic not only turns you invisible, but stops people with thermal vision from seeing you too, then what else can it do? I mean, if you could turn completely invisible with this thing, does it mean you can just straight up get ignored by NPCs and bosses? Well, I mean, probably, right? Seemed pretty straightforward to us, so we headed over to Ruckus and activated our Predator Mythic. And yeah, all it took was simply standing in front of him for Ruckus to get completely aggroed immediately and begin attacking us. A little disappointing, but what about other bosses? I mean, of course, we couldn't go to Predator. I mean, we kind of killed the guy for this thing, so we went to the aimbotter himself, Mando. And surprisingly, the exact same thing happened. We went invisible, he still immediately saw us and attacked us on the spot. It would be kind of clever if this worked, and honestly would make more sense if this mythic worked against the NPCs, but it's with a heavy heart that I announce myth busted. Can you rocket ride into the 0 point? So we found out you can't build a giant box around the 0 point to try to break it, but you might be able to do other things with the famous orb in the sky. We wondered if instead of messing with the 0 point, we could use it to mess with others. Like, what if we could rocket ride someone into the 0 point? Well, when we went to try this out, I think we discovered, kind of like a new strategy. It's weird. Basically, we got into our match, got our hands on an RPG, and then traveled to the 0 point. With just a couple of tries, yes, we actually did it. We rocket rode someone into the 0 point. So not only did they get their free shield, but when they got thrown out of the orb, they went way farther than you normally do. So not only can you actually do this, it looks like you can have a very viable strategy for free shield and rotations. Well, I mean, at least if you were near the 0 point with a rocket launcher, which, happens a lot. Anyway, I demand to confirm. Can you use Mando's jetpack while riding a shark? We've experimented a lot with Predator's Mythic, but not everyone shows enough love to Mando and his set of mythics, especially his jetpack. So we thought we'd have some fun with this one. Now, there aren't a lot of sharks on the island anymore, but you can still find them. So we thought it'd actually be fun to see you ride a shark and use Mando's jetpack at the same time. I'm not gonna lie, we didn't really know what was gonna happen with this one, we kinda just wanted to try it out. So we found a shark with our jetpack equipped and hooked him up into the end of our fishing pole. And to our surprise, you can actually soar through the air while jetpacking and riding the shark. Like, I'm not kidding, you can go extra high. It even looks like you're flying for a second, but as we all know, the jetpack fuel doesn't last that long. Despite that though, it looks cool and actually fun to do. Totally worth it. Myth confirmed. Can you combine the anti-gravity from a shockwave bouncer and dualies? So it seems like there's quite a few items in the meta right now that actually give you insane anti-gravity effect, and typically in Fortnite, you can combine these types of things. For example, there's the bouncer shockwave trick. We recently showed you guys how to get the same effect with a shockwave and the new dualies. But this time around, we wanted to test if you could go even farther if you combined all three of them. Yep, the shockwaves, bouncers, and dualies. So we made a box, shot the dualies, placed the bouncer, and then shockwaved away. Crazy combo, right? Well, it didn't work out. The anti-gravity effect simply doesn't stack. You can only go as far as you just use the bouncer shockwave bouncer. Myth busted. Can you harpoon someone out of a car? Now, cars in Chapter 2 have been a pretty love-hate relationship with the community, but they do have their uses, okay? People love them for easily rotating, getting out of the storm, and all that. It can be super annoying trying to kill someone who's in a car, especially when you just can't hit that one freaking end.
Today we're checking out the latest Fortnite memes, funny moments, and secrets all from the Fortnite subreddit. Watch right now, hit the thumbs up, and get a legendary weapon of the next Fortnite chest. It's only good luck. And don't forget, once you're down there, subscribe as well. The new Elevate merch is now live. You guys are loving it. Thank you for all of the support. You can pick it up right now at allia.shop in an awesome hoodie and t-shirt. Get it whilst you can. Links in the description. We did it. We time traveled. But to what year? Let me ask this fishy boy over here. What's your favorite dance? Gangnam Style. Well, we're even in 2012 or January the 29th, 2021. Who would have thought Gangnam Style? After Fortnite did their own rip-off version that the official dance would now be in the store. Don't forget, Bob and Code Alley in the Fortnite store, Epic Games store, and Call of Duty store. It's gonna shout out like these guys. Thank you, everyone. I didn't know Goku was in my game. Wait, what? Thought that was gonna be a hit. What? What was that? Can we get a slow-mo replay? This is the most godly reactions I've ever seen. All enemy skins should have at least 3,000 of worth of price. What do you guys think? Can't lie, I love upgradable skin, alternate styles, anything that makes the skin even better and cooler than just its first look is epic. Fortnite adds killable NPCs. Mystique. It's free real estate. I mean, I can't lie, all we need is Mystique. I mean, you can get every NPC for free in the game. The economy. When you're buying cabbage and corn from NPCs because you want to support the island economy, good on you. you guys. Ain't much, but it's honest work. That's right. Keep on supporting the NPCs. They'll be nothing without us. Whoever gave you that Foxman mask made you the target. It's an awesome piece of artwork from Lawrence. And yes, I'm sure we'll be finding out a lot more about the Foxman, Chris, the new V-skin over the next few weeks. It's going to get interesting. We've seen this before, but it's another awesome concept. Unclamped cars using gold bars. It's a great idea. If you want to see this in game, hit thumbs up and know it's worth. And finding a car, it's got a clamp on it. I actually think it's hilarious. Kick me sign instead of petting the back lanes, you can kick whoever's wearing it. It's quite funny. After all time, I finally found you. You've traveled many worlds, many Fortnite maps, many seasons, many chapters. He's found her, it's Lexa! Whoa, he just shot her! He just shot her! Question is, are they friends? Are they enemies? Are they sisters and brothers? Are they girlfriend and boyfriend? Are they twins? Will we ever know? Now everybody can play. Xbox players have to pay double the price to play Fortnite. That's right, Xbox are going to double the price of Xbox Live just for me to play Fortnite and any Xbox game. Thankfully, there was such a backlash. Microsoft cancelled these plans and made Fortnite free to play at no extra cost. Let's go. That's all down to us, guys. You can tap on the back. We did it. Fortnite is free for everyone. The best way to use the Predator Mythic. Oh, he's rebooting. I like it. Go invisible. Reboot your friend. Easy revive. 10 out of 10. Oh, I love these. Look, it's another custom Lego set from Mini Brick Productions. We've got Ninja, Kid, Gas Station.